Honorable Chief Justice of Fiji, Justice Anthony Gates, the Minister, the Attorney General, members of the Diplomatic Corps, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Bulawinak, and a very good morning to you all. Thank you for being here this morning to witness the opening of Fiji's new state-of-the-art Remand or Detention Centre, which represents one of my government's major capital projects. Fiji has been long overdue of such a facility to house certain individuals who have been arrested or charged with a crime, but who have not been convicted. Our old facilities weren't up to scratch. It's no secret that there is severe overcrowding at corrections institutions in the country, and this issue has called for action. For many of us, the prison system is not something that we think about often. And when we do, it's mainly in the terms of national security. But I can assure you that ensuring the safety of the Fijian people is one of my government's main priorities, and something we take very seriously. But as a government and as a society, we also have an obligation to those who have fallen ill of the law. There are international standards and best practices that must be adhered to and upheld. One, as I've already mentioned, is to reduce overcrowding in the prisons. Another is to make sure that remand prisoners are not mixed in with convicted criminals. The legal concept of innocent until proven guilty is a cornerstone of our legal system, and it is something that should be reflected in our prison system. We must provide adequate remand facilities that are separate from our prisons. The bottom line is a commitment to ensuring that all Fijians' human dignity remains intact. This new facility is a huge step in the right direction. This new $11.6 million remand center, which took 18 months to complete, will uphold the highest international standards. This center is located closer to the courts, which means that those with ongoing trials can be transported to their hearings more easily and securely than in the past. Truly, this is a facility that we can all be proud of, because it represents a new standard for a new Fiji. But it's not cause for celebrations just yet. I have been informed that for the past 6 months, the number of remand inmates has hovered around the 430 mark, which is double the capacity of this new facility. While this new detention center is a huge step in the right direction, it alone does not fix all the challenges we face in our prison system. Yet it relieves some of the burden of overcrowding and allows for the separation of remand prisoners from convicted criminals. But there is more work to be done. I am encouraged that there are now regular consultations between the judiciary, the Fijian police, and the Fijian Correction Service. This has resulted in a more efficient system that ensures remand cases can proceed speedily and are not delayed unduly or unnecessarily. Because we must never forget that we are dealing with people, many of whom will return to their families and communities. Our aim is not only to punish, but to help those people become responsible citizens for the betterment of Fiji. One of the most important missions of the Correction Service is rehabilitation, designed to increase the successful reintegration of inmates back into society. This includes hands-on training and work experience. Recently, I was very happy to hear that Correction Service has been encouraging some of the inmates' artistic talents who are now achieving commercial success. Fiji's Yellow Ribbon Program has drastically reduced the number of Fijians who return to prison after serving their first sentence. It's all about giving people a second chance. And I'm very proud to say this program is producing results. I would like to thank all those who have been involved in this project, including the Ministries of Social Welfare and Health, for making this site available for development. I would also like to take a brief moment to acknowledge Fiji's corrections officers. It's all too easy to forget the difficult conditions in which our staff operate and the challenges they face. The vast majority of prison officers do their jobs conscientiously and well, and deserve the support of both the government and the wider community. With those few words, it is now my pleasure to officially open this new remand and detention facility.